Okay, this video is going to show you how to make the presentation file and to animate the file. Presentation file is exactly what it says for presentation purposes, and you use that to, if you're going to show your invention to a client, it's best to use something like that to make a very professional presentation, and we do that as I'm going to show you here in a moment. I'm just going to leave my Puzzle Cube assembly file open, and I'm going to click on the new icon, and this time I'm going to go down here to the presentation area, and I'm going to open a standard IPN presentation file. So I click on it, and then I click create. Alright, next thing I do is I go up here to create view. I click on it, and my part is already selected in the file box here, and that's why I left my other file open. And under the explosion method, and what the explosion method is it's going to pull the parts apart and present those like before they go together, and then it'll animate and have those parts actually go together. So we'll create an exploded view in this presentation, and always use manual. Automatic doesn't really work that well, that I've learned in the past. Quite welcome to tweak with it if you want to, but for this assignment we need to use manual. Click OK, and there's our puzzle cube. Okay, it looks pretty normal, and what I want to do is adjust my individual pieces. I want to pull my pieces off of the puzzle cube and place them around the screen. Okay, first I'll give me a good home view there. I'm going to use this command in the create panel. It's called tweak component. Now when I first click on tweak component, under the create tweak, it asks for the direction first. It's kind of odd the way this is arranged. I would personally arrange it a little bit differently and have it choose the component first, but it asks you to pick the direction first. You don't need to mess with any of this stuff over here. So the direction, I'm going to find the piece that I want to move, and you see, if I can move around this piece, and I get an XYZ axis that shows up on the piece and points in the direction that I can move that piece. So I'm going to click on the face of this orange piece. Alright, and now I just chose the direction. Now I still need to choose the actual component or the piece. So I sort of move off of where I was at on my axis here to where the part itself highlights the edges. And I click again, and that chooses the actual component. And you see here it turned it blue, or the lines blue. After selecting the component, I can then pull it out. And you see this trail that it is creating right here, and it will follow that trail when it goes back together, and that trail just kind of helps indicate which way each part's going to go together to create the assembly. Every time I move a piece, I want to clear the selection, and if I want to make another move on the same piece, I can choose a different direction, click to get my direction, and again move down to highlight the cube itself, and click to select it. It turns blue, and then I can move it in a direction.
Yes.
And as you see here, again we have the trail that has been created that shows how that all goes together. Alright, I'm going to click clear, and I am going to choose another piece. And again, by choosing the direction first, I'm going to use the green piece, click on it, and that tells me the direction, and then I kind of hover off of my axis to choose the part. Then I can go back up here and I can pull it in whatever direction I want to, or actually in the direction that I chose. Alright, so I pull it out, I click clear. I want to pull it up a little bit, so I click on this top face. Click on the part and pull it upwards and clear. Alright, next piece I'm going to move is the yellow piece, which is back here. I want to click clear, make sure. And I'm going to click the top of that face, or actually, I'm going to spin around and click this face of the piece. And then hover down, click the part, and then move it out. And if I want to choose a different direction also, I click clear. I want to move it down some, click on the part and move it down. Alright, I click clear, and I'm going to move around again and find what I want to move next. I think I'll move the black piece, and I'm actually going to move this one in this direction. I'm going to choose that face right there, that direction. Click on the axis, hover down, click on the part, and pull it out. And I'm going to rotate around. I'm going to click clear, and then I'm going to choose the bottom here, bottom face, and go in this direction. Okay, and after I do that, I'm going to click clear. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Click my direction, click the part, pull it in the direction I want it to go, and then click clear. Alright, and then the last piece I'm going to move is this orange, or the brown piece. And I'm just going to move it down first. Click on the axis, then click on the part, and pull it down. Clear. And choose another face. Click on that face, click on the part, pull it to the side, click clear. Okay, I am done. I'm going to close this box, and now I can animate and watch my puzzle cube come together here. Animate. And I'm going to reduce the time so it goes together quickly instead of slowly. I'm going to make this about 10 seconds, and I'm going to apply and then click the play button, and you'll see my piece come back together. Okay, and that's how you make a presentation with animation. Click reset, and I'm ready to go to the next step.